Welcome to my video about making plans for next growing season. Here in Central Europe, the winter is pretty long and cold, usually freezing and snowing. This winter is unusually warm, really. I don't remember such a warm winter, almost without snow and mostly above 0 Celsius. When I look at the pictures around this time last year, the garden was covered with snow. So if I cannot work in the garden, I'm at least making some plans. The longer the winter is, the more plans I have. When I plan next season, I consider few important things. The most important is sun. I try to plant everything considering how much sun the plants need. There are few veggies that can handle some shadow, like salads, spinach, or Asian greens. Some of the veg can be grown vertically, which saves a lot of place, so I plant more trellises this year so that I can get more use out of my limited space. What can be grown on trellis is, for example, cucumber, beans, squashes, achokcha, or peas. I also consider how tall and wide the plant will be as mature, so that they have enough space and don't compete too much. By planning, I try to put together plants that have similar demandings of water and nutrients, so that I don't overwater some while not watering enough the others. Root veggie, for example, do not need so many nutrients because they will make too much of the green leaves and not building nice roots, which we like, of course. So I don't plant them together with tomatoes or squashes, which need a lot of nutrients to grow well. Even though I try to follow the Nordic gardening, which is based on great use of compost laid on top of the beds each autumn, I think also about rotating plants, so that the most of them don't come 2 years in a row on the same place. To track this, I like to keep a journal where I write all the new plans, what was good, some key learnings, and I draw a simple plan of my beds. You can also use some PC softwares or applications for this, but I like the good old handwritten paper way. I have right now 3 main vegetable beds and a greenhouse. When I plan what to grow, I look on what we like to eat, what was successful in our garden, and every year I try to add some new things to experiment. I always have a lot of tomatoes and some peppers, salads, cucumbers, carrots, garlics, leeks, radishes, and winter squashes. I add also some beans, potatoes, basil, and other herbs, chilies, and new experiments, like okra or glass gem corn this year. I always buy more seeds than I can use in one season. This winter was not exception. I have so many of them that I have to prioritize a lot and also make new bed and build some new trellises to make more vertical use of the garden and also to fit more vegetable in the garden. I like to make order in the seeds. Recently, I have stored them in 2 boxes already. One box is for flowers and one is for vegetable, because I just have so many seeds already that they hardly fit in one box. I like trying new varieties and I search for new stuff to add to my must-grow family. This year I bought some seeds from MI Gardener. If you want to see my choice and what can you see growing together with me this year, check the link below in the description. I ordered also new tomato varieties from all over the world, and I am curious how they will taste, because tomatoes are my favorites. Organizing the seeds in the boxes, I put together the same kind of veg, and I try also to order it chronologically. I also use Google Calendar to mark the seeds sowing time to remind me, even though you still have to follow the weather conditions of the actual year. It is nice to make some plans, but if you just don't have time or mood to plan, draw your beds, or use some planning softwares, Don't worry and just start your favorite veggie from seeds or buy the seedlings in the store. Gardening should give you a joy, so just do whatever you feel like and enjoy the upcoming season. I hope that I have given you at least some inspiration. If you want to see my garden story, subscribe and hit the bell to remind you when the new video is published. See you!